Hello, everyone, and welcome to Supergroup's workshop. As you can see here, we have our glorious animated main menu for Labyrinth. I'm here with Aaron and Logan to display our game.
Yes. Hello.
Hello.
And so let's get started. As you can see, we have a play, quit, and options button set up. The quit and options will currently just take you out of the game, but play can get us going. So let's start with that one. We have our lovely character here, swinging around his sword, running around. Camera controls are enabled. We're still going to tinker with the camera angles a little bit, but for now you can see we have full control. This works with both controller and mouse and keyboard, and you can even see we're using our stamina to use our attacks and rolls.
So the first enemy here, he throws a spear at you, um, and if you let it hit you, you'll play an animation and take damage. Uh, Bryce made a lock on camera here. It locks onto the enemy to just keep you focused. You attack him, takes damage, and if you attack him enough, he dies and ragdolls. Then one more enemy over here. He's just bigger, he has more health. Pretty basic for now. And then right over here for Logan.
And here we have one of the few things to catch the player's attention right when they walk in this room. That red crystals right in their line of sight to catch their attention, especially with the way we frame the door. This leads them to this little vista view area where they can see future treasure ahead, something they want to look for, they want to obtain, a goal. And we highlighted it with a little bit of purple light there too. And back in here, there's also a semi-secretive room, sort of designed and shaped in a way so you see it later, not right away. Where if just from this angle you can see it easily, but just going to the right, suddenly it just kind of looks like a collapsed boulder or a collapsed pile of rocks.
Yeah. So it's designed like this to guide the player to the left first, because we want the player to go to the left first and then backtrack and look for the spot. But for the sake of time, we'll just go here first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're enjoying the use of lighting everywhere we want the player to go or be directed towards. It's honestly proving very effective, especially with how dark the rest of the ambience of our game is.
Mm-hmm.
And explore these rooms here. We have some decorations going, but we have our nice glowing key. And we'll eventually be able to press a button to pick that up, but for now we're just going to touch it and go.
Yeah.
The good
Just.
old ram your head into it method.
Mm-hmm.
So with that key, which you could, of course, come back and find later, we'll be able to pass on to this room here, and you'll see we have an enemy up on a high-rise chucking spears at us yet again, while another one attacks us from below. This is meant to be a little bit more difficult, but it shouldn't be too hard to figure out how to fight the lower enemy without getting
Yeah.
caught by the one up top, or you can just run past and up here to deal with the ranged guy first.
Autonomy. You can do whatever you want.
I mean, yes. And here we have our
Having
locked
plan in
door.
or time in.
Yeah, as you can see, the key that we got earlier unlocks this door, and it plays a little animation.
We get into another room similar to the one we were just in, but once you fight this enemy, you might luck out and spot something on the lower level. It's the chest from earlier.
Oh. It does nothing
And
right
while
now.
it catches our attention, and eventually we will have a reward there for the players, what may not catch our attention is the giant enemy hiding in the shadows waiting to ambush you.
Oh. Got him.
There we go. Him defeated, we can move forward. Once again, another thing that will eventually assign to a button press, but now we come out into this big room that has quite a few more enemies in it ready to lynch you. And unless you're really good, this is probably what's going to happen. They're going to mob you, and you are going to die as your health hits 0.
Classic Dark
Look at
Souls
them,
fashion.
insult to injury right there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's pretty much the end for now. Um, yeah.
More to come.
Yeah.